My child, come closer and listen to me carefully, because this is not just another moment passing by. This is not just another video you happen to find. Tonight hath been appointed, set apart, and marked by my hand. I have called you here, right now, because there is something I need you to hear, something your heart has been quietly longing for, even if you could not put it into words. Do not scroll away. Do not let distractions steal this moment from you. There is a reason your eyes are here and your spirit feels this pull. I am speaking directly to you. Yes, you. Not by accident, not by chance, but by my divine timing. I know the thoughts that have been running through your mind tonight. I see the questions you have been carrying, the weight you have been trying to hide, and the silent battles no one else knows about. And that is exactly why I am reaching out to you now. Pause for a second and recognize this. If this message has found you, it is because I made a way for it to reach you. I do not miss my children. I do not forget their cries. And I have not overlooked you. Tonight, I am stepping into your situation with purpose, with clarity, and with a love that has never left you, not even for a moment. Before you go any further, I want you to do something simple, something that aligns your heart with what I am about to speak. Like this message, comment that you are listening, share this with 3 people who need to hear my voice tonight, and subscribe so you do not miss what I will continue to reveal to you. This is not about a platform. It is about spreading my word, reaching my children, and allowing my voice to break through the noise in this world. My child, I am not distant from you tonight. I am not silent. Even in the moments where you felt alone, I was there. Even in the times when you questioned if I was listening, I was already moving on your behalf. But right now, I need your attention. I need your heart to be open, your spirit to be still, and your mind to be ready to receive what I am about to say. Because what I am going to tell you tonight will shift something inside of you. It will bring clarity where there has been confusion. It will bring peace where there has been unrest. And it will remind you of something you may have started to forget, that you are mine, and I am deeply involved in every detail of your life. So stay with me. Do not rush past this moment. Let my words settle into your spirit. This is your confirmation. This is your reminder. This is my message for you tonight. My child, I see you more clearly than you see yourself. I know the quiet places of your heart that you rarely allow anyone to enter. I have watched you carry burdens in silence, smiling on the outside while questions and weariness stirred within you. You have tried to stay strong, even when your strength felt like it was slipping through your hands. And still, you kept going. I saw every moment of that. I know the nights when your thoughts would not slow down, when you lay there wondering how things would turn out, wondering if anything would truly change. I heard the prayers you whispered, even the ones that felt incomplete, the ones you struggled to finish because emotion overtook your words. Do you understand, my child? Not one of those moments escaped my attention. Not one tear fell without me seeing it. Not one sigh went unheard. You may have felt overlooked by others. You may have felt like your efforts were unnoticed, like your heart was misunderstood, like your presence did not matter as much as it should. But I am telling you now, nothing about you is invisible to me. I formed you with intention. I placed purpose inside of you before you ever faced these struggles. And I have been walking with you through every step, even when you could not feel me. I see the way you have been trying to hold everything together. The responsibilities, the expectations, the pressure you put on yourself to keep moving forward. You have been carrying more than you were meant to carry alone. And yet, you kept pushing, hoping that somehow things would shift. hoping that clarity would come, hoping that peace will return to your heart. I also see the moments when doubt tried to creep in, when you questioned your path, your worth, even my presence in your life. You wondered if I was still near, if I was still listening, if I still had a plan for you. Those thoughts did not push me away, my child. They drew me closer. Because in your questioning, I saw your desire to understand. In your weakness, I saw your need for me. And that is where my love meets you most powerfully. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not disqualified because of what you feel or what you are facing. You are still chosen. Right here, in this very moment, you are still held by me. I have not changed my mind about you. I have not withdrawn my hand from your life. Even now, as you listen to my voice, I am drawing you closer, reminding you that you are seen, known, and deeply loved. This season you are in, it has not gone unnoticed. Every detail matters to me because you matter to me. So release the weight of feeling unseen. Let go of the lie that you are alone in this. I am here, my child. I have always been here. And tonight, I want you to truly recognize that my eyes have never left you, not for a single moment. My child, listen closely, because what I am about to reveal to you will shift the way you see everything you are going through. You have been interpreting your situation as delay, as silence, even as distance from me. But I tell you the truth now. This is not abandonment. This is positioning. I have not stepped away from your life. I have been carefully arranging what you cannot yet see. You have been asking, why is this taking so long? And why does this feel so uncertain? But what you have not realized is that I have been protecting you in ways you did not recognize. There are things you asked for that, if given too early, would have overwhelmed you. There are doors you wanted opened that would have led you into places you were not ready to stand in. So I held them closed, not to deny you, but to prepare you. My child, I need you to understand this deeply. My silence is not my absence. When you could not hear me, I was still speaking through circumstances, through delays, through the very redirections that frustrated you. I was guiding you away from harm, aligning people, aligning timing, aligning outcomes that will make sense to you soon. You are not lost. You are being led. You thought you were stuck, but you were being positioned. You thought nothing was happening, but I was working beneath the surface. Just as a seed is buried before it grows, you have been in a hidden place of preparation. And just because growth is not visible yet does not mean it is not happening. I have been strengthening your roots so that when your time comes, you will not be shaken. Let go of the belief that I have forgotten you. Let go of the idea that you have missed your moment. What I have for you has not passed you by. It is being prepared with precision, with care, and with a love that refuses to give you anything less than what is right for you. Right now, I am asking you to shift your perspective. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Begin to ask, what are you preparing in me? Because the answer to that question will open your eyes to my hand in your life. I am not delaying you. I am developing you. And as you receive this truth, I want you to understand something more. What I am doing in your life is not only for you. It is meant to reach others, to bring light into places of darkness, to remind other hearts that I am still speaking, still moving, still restoring. And this is where you step into something greater than yourself. When you choose to sow into this message, when you choose to support the spreading of my word, you are not just giving. You are planting seeds into souls you may never meet. My word says, give, and it shall be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together and running over. And I am speaking that over you now as a living promise. When you feel that stirring in your heart, that gentle nudge to act, understand this. I am inviting you to become a vessel through which my word flows to others. Do not ignore that moment. This is not just support. This is obedience. This is your opportunity to let my light reach further. The link to give is in the description, and the QR code is before you. But more than that, my invitation is before you. Step into it. Sow with faith. And watch how I multiply what you release in my name. My child, because I love you, I must gently correct you in the places where your heart has begun to drift. Do not be afraid of my correction. It is not meant to push you away, but to draw you closer to the truth that will set you free. I see where fear has quietly taken root in your thoughts, where it has begun to whisper lies that sound convincing in your weakest moments. You have allowed those whispers to grow louder than my voice, and it has been shaping the way you respond to your situation. You have been trying to figure everything out on your own, carrying the weight of outcomes that were never yours to control. You replay scenarios in your mind, trying to predict what will happen next, trying to protect yourself from disappointment. But in doing so, you have stepped into a place of worry instead of trust. My child, I did not create you to live in constant anxiety about what tomorrow holds. I called you to walk with me, not ahead of me. There are moments when I have asked you to be still, yet you kept moving. Times when I asked you to wait, yet impatience pushed you to act too quickly. Not because you intended to disobey me, but because you feared what would happen if nothing changed. I understand that fear, but I am asking you now to release it. Trust cannot grow where control is being held too tightly. You have also been listening to voices that do not reflect my truth. Opinions, comparisons, and expectations from others have started to cloud your clarity. You have measured your journey against someone else's timeline, and it has made you feel behind, as if you are not where you should be. But I never asked you to compare. I designed your path specifically for you. And when you look away from me to measure yourself against others, you lose sight of what I am doing in your life. Come back to me, my child. Return to the quiet place where my voice becomes clear again. You do not need to have all the answers. You do not need to force what I have not yet released. What I ask of you is simple, yet powerful. Trust me enough to let go. Let go of the need to control every detail. Let go of the fear that things will not work out. Let go of the pressure to make everything happen in your own strength. My correction is not a sign of disappointment in you. It is a sign of my commitment to you. I am shaping your heart, lining your spirit, and preparing you to walk in a deeper level of peace and confidence in me. When you release what was never yours to carry, you make room for my presence to move more freely in your life. So listen carefully, my child. When fear tries to speak, choose my truth instead. When impatience rises, choose to wait with trust. When confusion surrounds you, return to my voice. I am guiding you, step by step. Stay close to me, and you will not lose your way. My child, I feel the heaviness you have been carrying, and I am not asking you to pretend that it does not exist. I know the season has stretched you in ways you did not expect. There have been moments when your strength felt like it was fading, when even simple things required more energy than you thought you had left. But hear me now. I am your strength, and I have not run out. You may feel tired, but you are not finished. You may feel weak, but you are not defeated. There is still purpose alive inside of you, still breathe in your body, still a calling that has not been canceled. Do not measure your future by how exhausted you feel in this moment. What you are feeling is temporary, but what I have placed within you is enduring. I am not standing far away, watching you struggle on your own. I am right here, beside you, within you, surrounding you. In the moments when you thought you could not go any further, it was my strength that carried you. When you felt like giving up but somehow kept moving forward, that was me sustaining you. You are not holding yourself together as much as you think. You are being held. My child, I want you to shift your focus. Instead of looking at everything that feels uncertain, begin to recognize the ways I have already kept you. You have made it through things you once thought would break you. You have endured days you did not think you could survive. And yet, here you are. That is not by accident. That is evidence of my faithfulness in your life. Do not let discouragement convince you that nothing is changing. Growth is happening, even if it feels slow. Strength is being built, even if you feel tired. I am doing a deeper work in you, one that will not fade when circumstances shift. I am building something steady, something rooted, something that will remain when everything around you tries to shake. I know there are still questions in your heart. I know there are still things you wish I would answer right now. But you do not need every answer to keep moving forward. What you need is trust, and I am giving you every reason to trust me. I have never failed you, and I will not begin now. So lift your head, my child. Take a breath. You do not have to carry this alone anymore. Lean into me. Let me be your source of strength when yours feels empty. Let me fill the spaces where fear has tried to take hold. You are not as fragile as you feel in this moment. There is resilience in you because I placed it there. Keep going, not because everything is easy, but because I am with you. Keep trusting, not because you see the outcome, but because you know me. And as you continue, step by step, you will begin to feel it. My strength rising within you again, restoring you, renewing you, and reminding you that you are never alone. My child, I want you to hold on to my promises, not as distant words, but as living truth that is already unfolding in your life. I do not speak empty things. When I give you a promise, it carries my power, my authority, and my faithfulness to bring it to pass. Even now, in ways you cannot yet fully see, I am fulfilling what I have spoken over you. You have wondered if things will truly come together, if the waiting will be worth it, if the pieces of your life will align the way you have hoped. Hear me clearly. Nothing in your life is random. Every delay, every redirection, every closed door and unexpected turn had been woven together by my hand. I am not reacting to your life as it happens. I am guiding it with intention. There are blessings I have prepared for you that require the right timing. If I released them too soon, they would not bring the fullness I intend for you. So I ask you to trust my timing, even when it stretches your patience. What I am building for you is not temporary. It is not fragile. It is something that will stand, something that will sustain you, something that will reflect my goodness in a way that you will recognize without doubt. My child, I promise you this, clarity is coming. The confusion you have been feeling will not last forever. The questions that have been circling in your mind will find their answers. You will look back and understand why certain things had to unfold the way they did. And in that moment, you will see that I was never late. I was precise. I also promise you peace. Not the kind that depends on everything around you being perfect, but the kind that settles deep within you, even when circumstances are still shifting. This peace will guard your heart and your mind. It will quiet the noise that once overwhelmed you. It will remind you that I am in control, even when life feels uncertain. And I promise you restoration. The things that felt lost, the time you feel was wasted, the opportunities you thought had passed you by. I am able to restore beyond what you expect. I do not simply return what was lost. I bring increase, growth, and deeper understanding through it. What you thought was an ending will become part of a greater beginning. But my child, these promises require something from you. They require your trust. Not a partial trust that depends on what you see, but a full trust that rests in who I am. I need you to believe that I am good, even when things do not yet look good. I need you to remain steady, even when emotions try to pull you in different directions. Stay close to me. Continue to listen for my voice. Walk in obedience, even in small things. Because as you do, you position yourself to receive what I have already set in motion. I am not withholding from you. I am preparing you. So hold on, my child. Do not give up now. What I have promised you is still ahead, and it is closer than you think. My child, now is your moment to respond. You have heard my voice. You have felt my presence stirring within you, and now I am calling you to move, not in fear, not in pressure, but in faith. This is not a passive moment. This is an invitation to step into alignment with what I am doing in your life right now. I do not ask you for perfection. I ask you for willingness. I ask you to open your heart fully, to release the hesitation that has been holding you back, and to trust me with what you have been gripping so tightly. There are things you have been trying to control, outcomes you have been trying to force, answers you have been chasing in your own strength. But now, I am asking you to lay them down before me. Speak to me, my child. Not with rehearsed words, not with fear of saying the wrong thing, but with honesty. Tell me what has been weighing on your heart. Tell me where you feel uncertain. Tell me where you need my help. I am not distant from you. I am ready to meet you in this very moment. When you pray, you are not speaking into emptiness. You are speaking to me, and I am listening with love and attention. This is also your moment to surrender. Surrender is not weakness. It is trust in its purest form. It is you saying, I believe you know better than I do. I believe your plan is greater than my understanding. When you release what you cannot control, you make space for me to move in ways you could never accomplish on your own. I want you to take a step tonight, even if it feels small. Maybe it is choosing to let go of a fear that has been holding you captive. Maybe it is deciding to trust me with a situation you have been worrying about. Maybe it is simply sitting in stillness and allowing my peace to settle over you. Do not underestimate small acts of faith. They open doors for greater transformation. Let this be the moment where you stop looking back at what has already passed and start trusting me for what is ahead. You do not need to have everything figured out to move forward. You only need to take the next step I am placing before you. I will guide you beyond that, one step at a time. My child, I am inviting you into deeper trust, deeper connection, and deeper peace. But you must respond. Do not let this moment pass as just another message you heard. Let it become a turning point in your heart. So come to me now. Release, trust, and step forward in faith. I am here, ready to receive you, ready to strengthen you, and ready to lead you into what I have already prepared. Take that step, my child. I am with you. My child, as this moment comes to a close, I want you to rest in what you have just received. Do not let these words fade quickly from your heart. Hold on to them, carry them with you, and return to them whenever you feel uncertainty trying to rise again. The night was not ordinary. This was a moment where I met you, spoke to you, and reminded you that you are never alone. Remember what I have shown you. You are not forgotten. You are seen. You are not delayed. You are being prepared. You are not weak. You are being strengthened. Every part of your journey is held in my hands, and nothing you face is beyond my ability to restore, guide, and transform. Even when you cannot trace my hand, you can trust my heart. Let my peace settle over you now. Release the tension you have been carrying. Release the need to understand everything all at once. You do not have to figure out your entire future tonight. All I am asking you to do is trust me with your next step. Stay close to me, listen for my voice, and allow my presence to calm every storm within you. There is still so much ahead of you, my child. This is not the end of your story. It is a new beginning. What feels uncertain now will become clear. What feels heavy now will become lighter. And what feels impossible now will one day stand as a testimony of my faithfulness in your life. I am already working in ways you cannot see, aligning things for your good, preparing blessings that will meet you at the right time. And as you carry this message forward, understand that what I have spoken to you is not only for you to keep, it is for you to help release into the lives of others. There are hearts still searching, still waiting, still needing to hear my voice the way you have heard it tonight. This is where you step into something greater, something eternal. My child, as I have poured into you tonight, I am calling you to become a river, not a reservoir. Let what you have received flow outward. When you choose to support this mission, you are not giving to a channel. You are sowing into souls, into lives that are crying out for hope. My word says, those who sow in tears shall reap in joy, and I declare that over every seed you release, what you give in obedience, I will multiply in ways you cannot measure. This is your moment to act. Do not hesitate when you feel my nudge. The PayPal donation link is in the description, and the QR code is right before you in this video. Step into this with faith, sow with purpose, and trust that I will breathe upon your giving and cause it to overflow back into your life. Move now, my child. Be part of what I am doing. Now rest. Be at peace. I am with you. I am for you. And I will continue to guide you. And before you go, like this message, comment, share it with 3 people who need to hear my voice tonight, and subscribe so you remain connected to what I will continue to speak into your life. Go forward with confidence, knowing that I am walking with you into everything that lies ahead.